Ayan, Happy New Year po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Orvyl from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Courageous Living. So this coaching conversation is for individuals that are doubtful of themselves, but now they are saying yes sa sarili nila in order for them to live courageously. And really, my mission is to really help individuals this year 2022, who are so terrified of uncertainties, who are so terrified of really moving forward and carrying the heaviness of guilt and shame that that for the longest time kaya hindi sila makamove forward. And if you're connecting, I want, like, I'm here, this coaching conversation, my service exists to help you to overcome this fear, this guilt, this shame, for you to live outside your comfort zone. Kasi because outside comfort zone, outside typical, is very unstoppable dream can happen, di ba? Kaya bakit siguro natatanong yung comfort zone and typical? Because oftentimes yung mga takot natin, yung guilt and shame natin, minsan we are really fearful of really facing them. Napakasakit na niya, and we tend to stay in our comfort zone instead of really going outside that comfort para mas makamove forward tayo. And if you're connecting, this coaching think talk is for you. Let's have a conversation. Ayan. So thank you for joining me live today, and please do please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs po to people you wanted to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you're watching this on a replay, please comment hashtag replay. To okay lang po yan. Imagine niyo na lang na like you are listening to me right now live. So comment lang po kayo, comment hashtag replay. Bato lang po kayo ng question, react, or really try to engage na parang live, and we can really get back to your comment, okay? So I'm streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach A I Connects. If you're new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Ayan. So, this is the first coaching think talk for coaching for courageous living this 2022. Ayan, nandito pa ako na this year 2022. Ito yung pinaka first na session natin, and I really believe that what's the best thing to start the year courageously is really courageously forgiving ourselves, right? And kung titingnan nyo, yung title nung talk na to is How to Forgive and Free Your 2021 Self. So bakit tayo nag-start dun sa part na yun, no? So after what, no, we discuss kung ano meron dun sa topic na yun. So before pa ako mag-forward, pakilala muna ako. I'm Coach Orvyl. I'm a certified co-actively co-create life coach and certified mental health coach. Also, I'm on I just exit corporates. Nag-resign ako sa corporate last year. So I'm starting year 2022 as like really a solo me, like a freelance ika nga, or I would say like a free from corporate job ika nga ako currently, and it's really a dream, no? It's been a long time since kailan ako nagkaroon ng ganitong bakasyon. I think that was during second sem ng college, so a decade ago. So ngayon nagkakapagbakasyon ako. So my work before is a corporate. I'm a senior software engineer. I'm a back-end specialist. So I founded and created Programmer Ko at Salamangkero. So this is a community for programmers and software engineers like me who wanted to start speaking, showing up, building the confidence in order for them to really level up in their career. And also, I'm the founder and creator of From Shyness to Shyness coaching community. So year 2018, so di ba almost a decade din ako software engineer, but then year 2018, I encountered life coaching. So I got certified in Life Coach Philippines by Master Coach A. And ang una ko talaga naging topic, and lang yung pinakauna kong I would say a brand or sulong or fight is from shyness to shyness, from being timid, from being someone who is so who keeps comparing him or herself, kaya hindi siya nakaka-move forward. So that community is for you if you wanted to start taking action to overcome that shyness. Yan. Also, I'm a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribes to help your unstoppable dream come true. And currently nga, my business exists to help highly doubtful individual. Alam mo yung kung ikaw ba yung tao na alam mo na ang dami mo na-achieve. Alam mo yung if you're going to be radical, magiging totoo, true ka sa sarili mo, you can try to inventory. Ang dami ko natapos, ang dami ko nagawa. but it seems like I'm still doubtful, or it seems like parang hindi enough, or it seems like parang alam mo yun, parang kulang, parang hindi ito, o parang parang marami akong nami-miss, or I'm not really doing something right in my life. So if that's you, allow me to help you. Let's have a conversation. My service exists for you to overcome yung part na yun, yung fear na yun, yung judgment na yun, in order for you to really move forward, to live outside typical, na sabi ko kanina, because outside typical, doon mo magagawa yung unstoppable dream, the dream that you've been carrying maybe for years right now. And for you to make that possible, labas tayo sa comfort zone. Pero paano lumabas sa comfort zone? Let's deal with that fear, that shame, that guilt that you have right now. Ayan. So, again, my topic for this morning is how to forgive and free your 2021 self, because it's year 2022. Yeah, if you're going to think of it, maybe meron kayong New Year's resolution, marami kayong goals na set up. I'm not saying na mali na, that's very beautiful. But I really believe some people maybe nakapag-set na ng goal, pero hindi lang na nakikita. Bakit minsan nag-feel pa rin silang gawin yung goal nila? Maybe because they aren't forgiven themselves yet of the past mistakes that they had. Maybe you're one person right now listening na marami kang gusto mangyari ngayong 2022, pero parang hindi mo kaya. Or maybe wala kang gusto mangyari, like you are not even excited for year 2022. Maybe because you haven't forgiven yourself of the things that you did na kino-consider mong mali for the longest time. Maybe specifically in year 2021, may mga messes ka big time. And if that's you, stay with me, stick with this session, really invite people, invite men who do you think na kailangan itong ng session natin for today. Okay? So, let's start. Una sa lahat, ano nga ba yung forgiveness? Let's maybe a lot of you have heard, nabasa na, paulit-ulit yung naririnig. Ano ba yung forgiveness na yan, right? Allow me to give you a clear and simple definition for me that maybe some of you might be connecting. So this is forgiveness. Pag sinabi kasing forgiveness, it is releasing the feeling ng like may utang yung tao sa'yo. Dalawa yan eh. Like you're releasing the feeling that the other person owes you something. Yung tao nakasakit sa'yo, for example, dahil nasaktan ka niya, may utang siya sa'yo, that feeling. And then at the same time, also the feeling of anger, yung galit. So forgiveness is really releasing you to that, dun sa dalawang feeling na yon. Releasing yourself dun sa parang merong utang yung tao sa'yo. Hindi parang may utang yung tao sa'yo kasi nasaktan ka niya, at really freeing yourself from the anger that you're feeling towards that person. Connecting? So you may believe that forgiveness is challenging, no? Like if you're going to think of it, parang ang hirap naman yung pagpapatawad, lalo kung ang laki nung nagawang kasalanan sa ng tao. And no one can really say na mali ka, dapat hindi yan. No one can really justify because you're the one who felt it. But here's the thing. The power of forgiveness is actually to free yourself. It is not about dun sa ibang tao. Hindi siya about dun sa tao na nakasakit sa'yo. But it is about you allowing yourself to heal and really move forward. When you practice forgiveness, you will feel empowered. Forgiveness is actually freedom. So if you're connecting, comment po kayo, #connect. So what is it that strike sa isip nyo right now? Ano yung realization nyo? If you have reaction, violent reaction, that's totally okay. Just feel free to comment rin, no? So like we can really talk about it dito sa session natin. That's a very beautiful discussion. Okay. So you may believe that forgiveness is challenging, but when you understand who it is truly for, it becomes easier because it is really for you. So if you're talking about, okay, paano yung usapan natin? We're talking about forgiving or freeing my 2021 self. Same thing. You are releasing the feeling that you owe yourself something, and galit ka sa sarili mo. Like for example, you made a big mistake last year. Na sana kung hindi nangyari yung mistake na yon, things could have been better. Maganda yung oras ngayon. Maganda yung feeling mo right now. But then dahil nagkamali yung sarili mo, meaning yung sarili mong yon owes you something. And then you are so angry. Galit na galit ka sa sarili mong, sa version, sa sarili mong yon. So that's forgiveness. It's really releasing you to that. Dalawa nga. Uulitin ko lang rin. That the feeling of may utang sa'yo at pinapalayo mo yung sarili mo sa galit. So, to really to make it a little bit clearer, ano nga ba yung, di ba tiniscuss ko ano yung forgiveness, no? So, what forgiveness is not? Ano nga ba yung hindi forgiveness? Forgiveness is not having no consequence for a behavior. Yes, nagkamali yung sarili mo last year. Like maybe that's the biggest mistake that you had. And you start to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is really a decision. Ano yan? Like every moment yan. Talaga proseso siya, magiging proseso. I'll talk about it afterwards. But it doesn't mean that you don't have any consequences at all kapag nagkasala ka or nagkamali ka. When you start to forgive yourself, doesn't mean na hindi mo dadaanan yung mga consequences nung nagawa mo previously. Forgiveness is not having the pain magically go away. It's not like that. Maybe you're thinking, pinatawad ko yung sarili ko, bakit ang sakit pa rin? Kasi hindi naman talaga siya mawawala. It heals. Time heals. Forgiveness is about you allowing yourself to heal. Imagine yun. Kasi ang healing, it's not like 1 and 0. Like, kapag pinorgive kita, it's either masakit or hindi. So, hindi siya ganun. Like, when you say, I'm forgiving yourself, I'm forgiving myself, every single moment that it hits you, yung parang sinisigal mo yung sarili mo kasi nga may utang, you decide, I forgive myself, and then you're saying to yourself, yeah, this is the process, pinapatawad ko yung sarili ko, but then the pain that it incurred will still be there, unti-unti siya mawawala along the way. And kung kailan siya mawawala, I don't know. We don't know. You don't even know. But you really need to trust the process. And the process always starts with you saying yes in forgiving yourself. Ayan. So, kumusta po? Like, really comment, how is it so far? How is it so far, no? By the way, I'm coming in live here in San Jose, Bagao, Cagayan Valley. So, ito yung probinsya. Itong bahay po na to, dito po ako lumaki. So, I'm not there in Manila. So really hope na I'm about to go back to Manila, but tingnan natin kung makakatawid ako, might able to go back Manila sometime soon because of the pandemic, no. So yun, dito ako sa San Jose, Bagao, Cagayan. So iba yung background if you're thinking. Ayan. So comment lang po kayo and what is it running to your mind? Okay. So let's move on to the three reflection that I'm really inviting you to start forgiving and really freeing yourself. Palayain po natin yung 2021 self natin. Palayain po natin yung self natin with the mistakes that is still carrying yung mabigat na feeling para mas magawa natin yung goals, yung resolution natin, and maybe to start loving others better this year 2022. So, I want to share to you this one. In forgiving yourself, always remember, true justice is paying once for each mistake. So sabi dito, true injustice is paying more than once. Animal pay once, humans pay thousands of times. Every time we remember, we judge ourselves and feel guilt over and over again. This is from Edgar Cayce. And what the quote is telling about is the guilt. Oftentimes, yung forgiving ourselves, we are dealing with the guilt na kine-carry natin. Kasi nagkamali, tapos meron yung guilt na parang, sama-sama ako, kailangan kong parusahan yung sarili ko. You really need to be fair to yourself. Forgiveness is about being fair to yourself as well. Forgive yourself once. That's justice. But when you say, kapag like, the injustice about paying more than once, because even though napatawad mo na yung sarili mo, babalik ka dun sa routine of really beating yourself, sasabihin mo yung sarili mo, nakakaubo ko, di ba? Like, no, excuse me with the words, pero yun yung mga negative self-talk talaga natin na, dapat hindi ko na siya ginawa. That is injustice to yourself. Be fair. fairness that talks about this one. Kailangan mo maging fair sa sarili mo. Okay? So many times in our lives we make mistake and we have to forgive ourselves for those mistakes. So most people have more resentment towards themselves than anyone else. Oftentimes we are really overthinking. Talagang tayo na yung magpapunish sa sarili natin and we really think that people are caring too much. Parang iniisip natin na lahat ng tao ay nakatingin sa atin, sa mga pagkakasala, sa lahat ng kasalanan, mess up na ginawa natin. Pero truth of the matter, tayo yung nag-a-amplify. It is really us. We care too much of what others might think of us. And forgiveness is about caring less of what others might think of you, even though with the forgiveness, di ba, after mo naman nanghingi ng patawad, the process starts with you. And then, really start to focus with yourself and really believing that people around you have already forgiven you. Oftentimes, yung forgiveness, I just wanna put this agad. Forgiveness, di ba, about yourself yan. And when you ask forgiveness, it's really fair for yourself and to the other person as well na hindi ka mag-expect na mapo-forgive ka niya agad-agad as when you ask for forgiveness. Because pagiging proseso niya rin yun. At what matters most is you're genuinely, authentically ask for forgiveness and at the same time focus yourself to your recovery and really overcoming that guilt that still lingers. Bakit yun lang ba yun? Nagpahingi na ako ng tawad, yun na ba yun? Okay na ba lahat? Diba? Like, may mga ganong katanungan pa yan. So, that's the point of really forgiving yourself. Okay, so there are two things that our mind unconsciously do when we feel guilty. Ito po yan, lagi natin tandaan. One of them is to try to repay or make right our mistakes, often excessively. Ito po yun, yung parang, kung lagi natin sinasaktan yung sarili natin, if we keep holding with that guilt, what we believe or pinapaniwalaan ng utak natin, we are making things right. However, it's not. If we feel that there's nothing we can do to make something right, the second option we choose is to punish ourselves. Di ba? Parang inisip natin kapag we keep punishing ourselves, we keep hurting ourselves, naisip natin na nagagawa nating tama as yung bagay na nagkamali. Unfortunately, it's not. It happened already. What is really happening if you keep doing the pattern, you're just hurting yourself and really imagining what are you becoming and what's really the value of you hurting yourself kasi hindi naman niya talaga natatama yung mali. So here's the three things that I'm really inviting you to really take a moment to reflect on right now as you start forgiving and releasing your 2021 self para mas makamove on ka ngayon 2022 and the years to come. Okay, so first one, reflect on this question. Are there any mistakes you made that you continue to beat yourself up for? If so, what? Ano yung mga mistakes na you're still thinking right now na talagang kinikip mo pa rin na like sinasaktan yung sarili mo, like you still keep saying to yourself na ito kasi ako, ganito kasi ako lagi, nagkamali ako, mangyayari ulit yan. Like you start condemning yourself up until now. Ano yung mga bagay na yun? Really try to write it now. Listen, but get your pen, get your paper, really reflect on it. Sulat siya. Ano yung mga mistake na parang iniisip nyo kapag if I keep the guilt, matatama ko siya along the way. Or if I keep hurting myself, keep saying na bobo ko, ganun, matatama mo siya along the way. If so, excuse po, kung meron po, lista nyo po siya. And then, with that, I'm really inviting you to really reflect on those mistakes. Here's reflection number 2. How are you punishing yourself for it? Ano ginagawa nyo? What are the ways of you punishing yourself? Is it only about negative self-talk? Parang like, like for example, yung ginawa kong desisyon about my money, ganyan, mangyayari ulit yan. So, di ba? Like, you are already judging yourself. Or maybe you're punishing yourself na hindi ako tatanggap ng opportunities, hindi ko tatanggapin yan kasi di ba? Like kunyari, this is one example na bigla ko naalala. I have this parang like I made a mistake about I think meron ata akong nasira or like meron ako nasira or may nawala akong isang bagay. And then a tita or an auntie of mine is about to give me a gift. Pero that, like, because I'm carrying that guilt, I start to say na hindi ko deserve po yan, guilt, nasira ko yan, parang hindi yan dapat para sa akin. No? Like, may mga ganun tayong punishment na ginagawa sa sarili natin. We are depriving ourselves with a possible joy that we deserve, even though nagawa natin yung pagkakamali na yan. And from that, reflection number 3, are you directly or indirectly punishing or hurting others for it? I had this situation last year that really caused a big time, no? And in reflection number 3 talks about others. And because of that mistake na nagawa ko, hindi ko na-cherish yung presence nung mga tao na sa paligid ko, like maybe my family, my sister, the things that we're enjoying to do, di ba? May mga ganung bagay, not really enjoying yung mga niluto nila, for example, because like you feel down, with all the things that happen. So ano yung feeling nila? Like the feeling of na they're really excited to really interact with you, they are really excited to give you gift, but but you're responding, no, na ano ba mas maganda term, you're responding unwelcoming para sa kanila. If you're connecting, if may ganun kang kwento, comment below na this is a safe space, comment below. So that's the 3 things to really put you on awareness kung ano yung mga bagay na hindi mo pina-forgive sa sarili mo, at the same time, what are the effects na nangyayari sa'yo. And from that reflection, start to really believe or really understand that guilt is not going to undo what has happened. Lahat ng mistakes, lahat ng punishment, lahat ng hurts na nagawa mo rin sa iba, if you start to reflect on it, babalik ka, and really, really balik ka dun sa point of your guilt is not going to undo what has happened. I hear you. I can hear you right now. If really, like really, I can feel it. So what? Parang hirap di ba? Parang hirap. I made a mistake, di ba? Parang hirap. That's the reason why it's really a process. It is a decision. It's not only an everyday decision. It is a decision every moment na mag-hit sa sayo. And oftentimes, darating yung moment na hindi mo talaga mapapatawad yung sarili mo. I myself, may mga ganun pa rin moment. But what I'm really inviting you right now is do your best to really forgive yourself as you move forward. Even more importantly, according dito, like your guilt is not going to undo what has happened. Even more importantly, holding on to this pain is causing further pain in your life. If you keep carrying that guilt, it will just really hurt yourself, your life. Mas magdi-deepen pa siya and might even create trauma that it could haven't been there. Right? It is okay to let it go now. It's really totally okay to let it go. Release yourself from burden of carrying it with you. Find the courage. So this is courageous living. It is about the courage na okay lang, the really believing na you made a mistake, you know the consequences. I know that when I forgive myself and when I release myself from this guilt, meron pa rin yung pain na yun. But I'm saying yes for the healing that I really need to move forward. So I'm really inviting you to continue this sentence. Let's end it with this one. I forgive myself for... I'm really inviting you. Sit down. Maybe like pinapanood nyo ito ng live and totally okay. Maybe after this one, gusto nyo panoorin yung replay. I really want to invite you this today, nung masulat nyo siya. I forgive myself for what is that specific item na nagawa ng 2021 self mo, or maybe yung old self mo pa, that you're forgiving yourself right now. You now understand what forgiveness is. You now understand what forgiveness is not. Start healing yourself. Say yes for that healing. It's a process. Hindi siya biglaan. But what matters most, you're saying yes. And you keep and will always choose to say yes for self-forgiveness. Ayan. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So B-Learning, about B-Learning e-card, if you're not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness. So enjoy the 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, benefit from the 90-minute pre-coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date on January 29. So in this case, pang 5th Saturday ng month at 7 p.m. for our next Mental Model Masterclass, as Master Coach A will teach about the transformation mental model. So transformation is a radical shift at the identity level, and this masterclass will go deeper on what is transformation or what transformation is, what is involved in transforming oneself, and biggest transformation bottlenecks, and how to overcome them. So it is time for radical shift. Do not miss this masterclass. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for more information and registration assistance. And for individuals po naman who intend to embark on the journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. So CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things. And this is what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. So life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. So CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching teams. So the program package comes with many other bonuses. To connect with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So, ayan. So, do join us for another coaching conversation later with Master Coach Hasmin for coaching for frontliners mamaya po yang 2 p.m. So, this is year 2022 and I really hope and pray that you start to value forgiveness. It is empowerment. It is freedom. And I really want to add this. It might be the last but not the least. But part of the process when you start to saying yes and you start, if you feel hurt, parang nahihirapan ka to really say yes na mapatawad yung sarili mo, go back to God. Go back to the Creator. Go back to that one true God that like you that's been there for the longest time, watching and really guiding you. Sabi nga sa Bible, sabi nga doon, like when you start to really repent, you start to really surrender yourself, or like really all the mistakes, all the guilt, really start surrendering it and being with God. You decide to go back to Him. You are a new creation, and the old self is gone, and the new self is now ready and is now ready, empowered, and start. That is really empowered enough to really make his unstoppable dream come true in alignment with God. So once again, this is Coach Orvyl from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Coach Orvyl signing off. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.